Glad you're here. Today I'm going to show you the one video format that consistently books sales calls, sells five-figure offers, and makes people say, wait, I don't even remember being sold to, but now I want to give you my money. All right, so if you sell high-ticket services, coaching, consulting, done for you magic, this is hands down the best format you can be making on YouTube. And no, it's not a 72-slide webinar with stock music and trust fall testimonials. I'm not doing that here. This video format is simple, fast, scalable, and weirdly good at weeding out tire kickers. So let's break this down. Picture this, you're hosting a dinner party, and I don't mean the kind with fancy napkins and cheese you can't pronounce. I'm talking about a backyard barbecue party, where you're grilling, guests are mingling, a couple folks lingering near the catch-up table like they're scared of social interactions. Now, imagine one of your guests just gets you. They ask great questions, they laugh at your dumb jokes, and they totally understand what you do. And by dessert, they're like, hey man, can I hire you? That's what this video format does. It replicates that conversation, the one where someone gets you, but it does it at scale, 24/7. No awkward catch-up small talk required. And I'm not trying to go viral here. Really, we're trying to pre-sell. We're trying to pre-qualify. We're trying to pre-convince people before they ever hit your inbox. All right, so let's make this happen. Your best format is a point of view training video. Wow, revolutionary. Where you're really just walking through your dream client a shift in thinking. And the goal of the video is not to teach. The goal of the video is to reframe their thinking. The formula sounds something like, most people think they need X, but the real problem is Y. So essentially, you are helping them see the gap while positioning your offer as the bridge. Try this. Pause here for a second and write down one common misconception your audience has. Something they believe that you gently disagree with. That is your topic. And now that you've got a topic, let's give it some real-world weight. Instead of diving straight into teaching again, bring in a story. I like to call this a soft case study, if you will. And I know case study sounds like something in a marketing textbook with too many bullet points and a photo of a handshake, but don't worry. I'm not talking about those stiff white paper things from B2B land. Really, what I'm talking about here is to just share a short real-life example. Someone who started with the wrong belief, applied your approach, and got results. For example, my client Harrison thought he needed a better funnel, but what he really needed was an offer overhaul. We fixed that, and now he's booking 3 to 5 calls a week organically. That's all you need. A little before, a little after, and a clear takeaway. Now, here's where most people mess it up. They get all pitchy. But you don't need to pitch. You just need to invite people to a simple, low-commitment next step. So in your video, you might say something like, if that mindset shift made sense and you want help applying it, I've got a short video here or an application link below. No pressure, no funnel yoga. Just give them a next step if they're ready for it. That's what makes this format so powerful. It respects your buyer's timing. Now, real quick, if this is making sense for you, grab a sticky note and write this framework down because this is all you need. First, you want to challenge a misconception. Then you want to reframe it. Then you want to tell a story of an actual transformation. And finally, you want to invite them to the next step. That's it. That's your blueprint. You can use it again and again, and it doesn't get old because your audience keeps on discovering you for the first time anyway. And if you're thinking, yeah, Matteo, but I hate being on camera. I get you. Just pretend it's a podcast or a phone call. Speak your thoughts. Don't worry about editing. You're not launching a cinematic production studio here anyway. You're just having a simple conversation. All right. If this helped, give that like button a gentle high five. Not a smash, not a boop, just a respectful virtual handshake. And if you want to keep building a channel that actually books business, go check out this other video here next. It pairs perfectly with this one and gives you the bigger picture. Catch you in the next one. Bye.